Welcome back, folks, to World of Warships Legends. I'm Soopa-Dave, and today we're in 3 different ships, and all 3 matches are going to be ones I probably couldn't have used anywhere else, but they were really good gameplay, and I wanted to showcase them. Also, as you can see, the Rhode Island behind us is using Dewey, so I am a little bit concerned. Now, in all these matches, I make a mistake, but outside of that, they're going to be almost perfect matches. Right here, if you guys are HE spamming in Rhode Island and you get 200k damage and you're complaining about your teammates because you lost, is because you're not building it, in my opinion, correctly. You should 100% build this thing for secondaries. This thing is a destroyer hunter. And even I lost basically every attempt I did at the HE spamming method. I have had nothing but good luck basically with the destroyer hunter battleship method. And our destroyer not going to be of much help. He's going to go over to the side, not ripping on him. Just in this scenario, he's not going to be much help. I let him know clearly there's a destroyer in there, but we don't need our destroyer because we catch this Shimikaze with his pants down and almost dev strike him. As you can see, we did all but the last, 2,000 damage there? Yeah, we didn't even actually need our radar. And you can see our secondaries did pretty good on him, and we're going to turn in. In each one of these matches, I'm going to make a mistake, kind of. This match, the Zhao stops, probably saves his life actually a little bit here. To some degree, we do get 3 overpins, and we're going to go ahead and push this Zhao. We still have our radar if we need to get rid of him. If he tries to go without getting spotted. We take another shot here, and I don't know how we get 6 overpins there. I felt like that was a clean shot. Our Rhode Island does, in fact, take him out because I think, obviously, he had a little bit better shot at him there behind. I realize I'm in a world of hurt here, and this is my mistake in this match. I have nowhere to turn out to, and I don't want to be turning into a Yami, so I'm going to do the natural smart thing and do a daily dumb Dave moment and go broadside. We trade each about 4k damage. We're going to try to shoot the gap of the island and just try to get angled, to be honest. But we're going to just hit the edge of that island. No worries. Our teammate here with Mr. Dewey is here to ram us. So, naturally, that's the way to go. We do, in fact, get Yami. We're still hitting Yami with secondaries, and we're gonna go ahead and we have a fire on him, and he goes down, and we're gonna take a shot on Johan for ye old double strike here. But you can see very clearly in 4 minutes this match is over. Why is it over? Because Rhode Island's both pushed in, right? They weren't sitting in the back of the map trying to fire spam. Sure, we don't have a damage number or a huge damage number, but listen, that's how I do Rhode Islands, alright? The Rhode Island. I build them into secondaries and it works for me. The only time it doesn't work for me is when I try to be a fire spammy and then feel like I did a lot with damage, but not win, as we're going to go ahead and take a chunk here off of Wisconsin, but he's going to go down again. We were 4 minutes in the match and this thing was over, partly because me and the Rhode Island over here did a pretty good job of getting rid of him. To be fair, though, that George Dewey commander kind of made me a little bit nervous. So we're going to go ahead and push up. We're not going to be able to get to Conqueror in time to do anything to him. That's okay. But as a secondary ship, we get a solid result for how quick that match is as a secondary build, and kudos to our Tulsa as well. Our second match is in the Wisconsin. And yes, I do use Hoshino because it's still a pretty decent build for Hoshino. I don't really use Hoshino on anything else. As you guys can see, my win rates went up in Wisconsin. It's no longer the cursed ship. Why is that? Just because I'm solid in Wisconsin, obviously. But we're going to go ahead and fire at this Alaska. We're going to be aiming for a superstructure. And we're going to use our plane, and we just chunk him. That's the first time I've hit 8 shells with Hoshino in anything. This was Alaska goes broadside, and we hit 8 more shells. I don't know what's wrong. Hoshino's my commander, not New Jersey. I don't normally hit these many shells with Hoshino. And we're going to smoke that Alaska very quickly here. And now we're going to push up. So what is my mistake in this match? Not installing a turbo boost on this ship. I should have went full speed the entirety of the match and not slowed down. I did slow down a little bit. Hector gets spotted. And as you guys can see, Hector's got, 35,000 damage. We take 30 off. And he's going to go ahead and get a good heal back. But we almost step strike him. That was about as clean as we could do. And we're going to continue to push up. Also, I want to mention how good this Stalingrad is next to me. I love when I can get a teammate that works with me. This Stalingrad playing awesome. He's pushing in. He's not worried. He knows he's in Stalingrad. He knows it's tough. I tell him, hey, I need spotting. He's in the smoke. What does this absolute beast of a Stalingrad do? He radars the Hector. And now he's a little bit farther up than I thought Hector was going to be. And you can see he got a heal off. But Hector loses most of his health. We take a shot over the island. And kudos to Stalingrad for radaring him because we helped take him out. I let him know thank you, and kudos to him. And we're going to go ahead and push this Delaware. Now, Stalingrad's going to do a perfect maneuver and hang out on the other side, so one of us has got a good shot on him. We round this corner. I was really hoping to smoke this Azure. I mean, a lot more than what we were going to, as you guys saw from the Marco Polo video that we smoked one with 16-inch guns. We were going to do it on this one. Also, Delaware is pushing up, so that means we have a broadside to Delaware. And we take our front guns and absolutely get a huge chunk out of him. And kudos to our Stalingrad. He goes in here. Delaware goes to the ram. You know what? We didn't get the last kill, but you know what? Stalingrad deserved it. Even though that was like a 30-second match. I should not have slowed down, but a really solid outcome. My last match now is in Holland. And this is becoming the cursed ship for me, guys. So Wisconsin's no longer on the cursed ship list. As you guys know, Wisconsin and Voyager I had losing records with insane stats in them. In fact, I still hold the world record for the top 4 games in Voyager, and I did have the original world record on Wisconsin. Now, that being said, I want you to pay attention. On the left side of the map, we have a DD all the way to the left. He is going to be trying to get a Yamato. All right. Then we also have a cruiser at the very back of the map just driving away. Just keep an eye on them a little bit. This is a 7v7 with one of the best divisions that you're going to run across in random lobbies on a consistent level. It's Nubs, Camden, and I believe it's Spicy with them today. But Camden and Nubs play a lot together. But this happens to be at night, which I normally see these guys in the morning when I'm playing. And all these matches were at night just to show the craziness, actually. We go ahead, throw them torpedoes over there. And you're going to see we get a hit on that Z-52. We grab this B cap, and we want to control this side of the map, right? Our Hindenburg's still running away. Our Z-52 is sitting in a smoke cloud, torping the Yamato, right? Also, you can see Nubs here. I know that there's a destroyer on its way over here. Nubs is going to be in Kremlin, so he's going to be thankful for all that torpedo protection. Nubs, if you're playing this, is not or watching this, not a rip on you. Obviously, these are fast torps. And it obviously kind of tough position here. But I'm going to do my best, right? There's a enemy division against us really good. Yeah, Camden, Saucy, and Nubs. And Camden and Nubs I play against quite a bit. Saucy, not so much, but if he's playing with them, I know they're pretty good. I run across, obviously, the more you play this game, the more that you kind of run across players and starting to learn them. Also, I know a DD is closer than Kremlin, right? So I'm going to try to push, get behind this island so Kremlin can't shoot me at 9 kilometers. Because I know if Nub sees me, I am dead, right? That many Kremlin that close is going to be pretty accurate. Camden gets spotted, and we're off to the races here. I use our radar to get my reload going and to try to prevent him from smoking up. And we're doing our best. Now, to Dalian's credit, there is a Dalian that actually takes a couple shots over here on a Sharky. He doesn't do much damage. It's a Z-52. I don't know why we're calling it even a Sharky. But as you can see, we actually go ahead and get Camden. That's a very good kill. Okay? I'm very happy with that kill. So we're protecting this side of the base. Our destroyer is getting chased by a Yamato. I don't know what the Hindenburg's doing currently. But I am trying to spot everything that I can. And we're going to throw torpedoes out, expecting this battleship to turn in towards us again. We did take out the destroyer from full health. Our battleship is pushing in. I'm trying to help out here, but pushing a Kremlin is not a good idea, as we're going to try to help him out, and I realize this could be really bad for us here. And we know now that there's also a destroyer here because we're spotted, right? I'm going to use my DFA to try to shoot down a couple of them planes off of Delaware, and we're going to go ahead and try to shoot Nubs. The Z-52 gets himself spotted that we did hit with a torpedo earlier, and we're going to get a couple shells on him as well. Now, our Dalian goes down to Saucy, and it's starting to not be good here right now because our battleship also has gotten himself into a tough spot. I appreciate the aggression, but execution was not great. Effort great, not execution. Alright, we're going to try to get some shots on Nubs. He's actually the one I'm most concerned about now that I got rid of Camden. I don't know how good of a player Saucy is. Obviously, he's got to be decent probably playing with these guys, but my threat right now, I'm trying to get rid of Nubs, and he is probably so thankful for this torpedo protection that this thing got a buff on, right? Kremlin got the torpedo buff, and you're going to see how that plays out. Now, I have been spotting these guys the entire time. Have you seen any shots coming from this Hindenburg? None, right? None to reset the caps, none to do any of that. Remember, any of these things could be different. We are almost 10 minutes into the match. Our other destroyer still trying to torpedo Yamato. He could have went for the sea cap this entire time, right? As we get another hit with the torpedoes, another one. And we're just doing our best to try to control the side. But with 4 ships actually pushing us, there is nothing I can do. I don't know what this Hindenburg is waiting for. I'm sorry, I try not to be rude or make fun of people, but if you play the game World of Warships, you have to shoot your guns off sometimes. I don't know how this player the Hindenburg has any fun when you're playing the game and you don't shoot your guns at all. Not even a little bit. And what's crazier is because these 2 guys are alive, they're going to be the second best teammates. I don't know how, right? We did take the A cap, but now we lost it. I am trying to figure out, I need to get rid of, points are going to be the issue. You can see it. We're already losing the caps. We know the destroyer's right here. We're going to throw some out for the destroyer and maybe kill the Delaware. My thought is that Z-52 gets spotted, and we're going to go ahead and we did hit him with a torp earlier, so we're going to go ahead and focus him down. And of course, once I get spotted, everybody in their world is trying to shoot me. We take out Delaware with our torpedo, and the Z-52 is going to go down to our guns. So we get our another double strike here, and there, you guys. All I'm trying to do, he's 11 minutes, that destroyer is still not capping C and is trying to torp the battleship. Meanwhile, I am trying to do my best to continue to spot. All we have to do in this match is never mind. I seen some shots come from Hindenburg. It's crazy. He actually fired his guns. Our destroyer now is finally decided, okay, maybe I shouldn't torp a useless Yamato sitting at the back. I should maybe get the torp, or get the C cap. Well, it's already put us in a very tough position. And again, I am spotting these guys for Hindenburg to shoot. So what is my mistake in this match? I think, in my opinion, it's spotting for my teammate or expecting my teammate to do something. I don't know what Hindenburg did in this match. These guys haven't lost any health at all. And if he can't shoot them, that's because he put himself in a terrible position to shoot these guys. There's no reason. Actually, he should absolutely be able to lob for Kremlin. And these 2 over here are clearly just trying to get me spotted, right? We hit Nubs with another torpedo, and he is loving that protection, new torpedo protection. He is loving it. I still don't know what Hindenburg is doing because there are no shots coming whatsoever here, guys. I'm doing the best I can here. We're trying to keep them both spotted, but I'm trying not to be too close because I do know these guys will wreck me. Right? I don't have that much health left. All it takes with Oshino is a couple shells, and with the accuracy at Kremlin up close, obviously going to be tough, right? There is one set of shells that do come in after 3 hours there. Again, I think he did take 2 shots this entire match. But now there's 2 minutes left, and we either have to kill one of these ships, and I'm banking on Nubs eating some more torpedoes right here, and also throwing them in this line to maybe get Saucy hit to back him off. And you're going to see here, I'm trying to spot, so I can't go behind this island. I'm thinking at some point, the Hindenburg is going to have to do something. Right? At some point. Nubs moves up further, but you can see if he didn't have that torpedo reduction, we would actually got Nubs in this one. So kudos to you, Nubs. But you guys, there's nothing I can do here. We hit the Yoshino with the torpedo. There's a minute left. We're going to lose on points. I tried to keep myself undetected. I get spotted because I was trying to spot them guys. I didn't expect Hoshino to move up. It was a good move on his part. And we get absolutely mauled, or I get mauled there at the end like I thought I would. And we lose with what would have been a 30-200 base game against a very good division. So kudos to them guys, Nub, Saucy, and Camden. And I did my own, right? I capped. I took out 2 destroyers somehow at full health. Not much I could do, guys. And that one was a real frustrating one because if I had one, I felt like if I had any sort of help in that match, we would win. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you folks next time.